Hey, welcome back to Wilderness Cooking. Today, we're working with something pretty cool. A massive log. But it's not just any log. This thing is like the soul of the kitchen here. In these mountain villages of Azerbaijan, it's going to help us cook 3 different dishes, each one full of history and tradition. So stick around. Azerbaijan's a fascinating place, right on the edge of continents, with all these old mountain villages tucked away. Life up here is slow and connected to nature in a way you don't really find in cities. Cooking isn't just about food. It's a way of keeping stories alive, honoring ancestors, and sharing with family. Check this out. The log is carefully taken off the truck. This wood isn't just for burning. It's like a part of life up here. It warms homes, brings people together, and today, it's going to give life to some really amazing meals. In these mountains, wood is way more than fuel. It's tradition. Quick reminder, if you like this kind of stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. More wild cooking coming your way. Oh, and look at this. A village cat and a cow just chilling like old friends. Life here is simple, but that's part of its charm. So here we go. The chopping starts. Our craftsman handles the saw with care. This log's been standing tall in the forest, and now it's about to become part of something special. There's an old-school feeling to the way he works, like he's part of a long chain of people who've done this for centuries. The work is slow and deliberate. No room for haste here. The log resists, but patience and skill win every time. Sawdust floats gently through the air, settling like a soft blanket over the forest floor. Each shavings is a small tribute to the long tradition of cooking over open flames. In these mountains, people have used logs like this for centuries, not just as fuel, but as the foundation for their hearths, their meals, their gatherings. Our log is no different. Soon, it will cradle flames and smoke, turning simple ingredients into dishes steeped in history and flavor. Watching the saw move back and forth, it's easy to forget the modern world. Here, time slows down to the rhythm of blade and wood. If this log could speak, it would tell tales of crackling fires and laughter beneath starry skies, of hands passing down recipes and stories from one generation to the next. And soon, it will be ready. A humble but vital part of a meal cooked the wilderness way. As the sawdust settles, the forest seems to hold its breath. This log is more than wood. It's a bridge between nature and nurture, a canvas for flavors born from earth and fire. In these quiet moments, you can almost hear the echoes of ancient kitchens, where meals were crafted with care and shared around the warmth of a glowing hearth. Every notch carved, every chip removed brings us closer to that timeless connection where cooking is not just feeding the body, but honoring the land and its stories. Surrounded by towering peaks and whispering trees, the wilderness breathes its quiet beauty. Birds flit through the branches. A gentle breeze carries the scent of pine and earth. Here, nature tells its own story, timeless, calm, and endlessly inspiring. In moments like these, it's easy to remember why we return to the wild. With a quick flame, he sears the chicken's skin, adding a smoky touch before the cooking truly begins. A reliable knife is more than a tool. It's a trusted companion in the wild, ensuring every cut is precise and effortless. Whether you're preparing fresh catch or slicing through hearty vegetables, the right blade transforms the cooking experience. Discover a curated selection of handcrafted knives designed for both kitchen and wilderness adventures at Home and Wild. Watch as the knife moves with practiced ease, each slice deliberate, respectful of the muscle and grain. This isn't just cutting, it's a careful ritual that honors the animal and the land it came from. The meat is portioned thoughtfully, meant to cook evenly over the open flames and absorb the smoky whispers of the fire. In these moments, the wilderness kitchen becomes a place of patience and connection, where every cut tells a story and every meal is a shared tradition. Fresh from the garden come ripe red tomatoes, glowing with rich color, and crisp green bell peppers, full of vibrant flavor. Before they join the fire, these vegetables are rinsed in the cool, clear water of a nearby pond, a simple ritual that connects the meal to the earth and the wilderness around it. The green bell peppers are crisp and fresh, their glossy skin hiding a sweet, slightly tangy flavor that will soften beautifully over the fire. Ripe red tomatoes follow, bursting with juiciness and rich, sun-ripened sweetness. Close by, bees gather at their hive, busy, focused, building their own world of honey and harmony, untouched by the cooking and quiet life around them. The potatoes, already peeled and smooth, are carefully cut into even cubes. Each piece will soon turn golden and tender over the fire, soaking in the flavors of wood smoke and fresh vegetables. A simple ingredient prepared with quiet care. While the ingredients wait, fresh logs are chopped for the fire. Each swing of the axe splits the wood cleanly, filling the air with the crisp scent of pine and forest. These logs will fuel the flame, giving the meal its smoky depth and warmth. A quiet reminder that every dish in the wild begins with the fire. The fire ignites, crackling softly, the heart of every wilderness meal. Everything is ready for the fire. First, the sliced meat is neatly arranged on a large plate. Rich, marbled pieces prepared for roasting. Next, the chicken legs, plump and full of flavor, find their place on a separate dish. And finally, the diced potatoes, simple, rustic, and ready to soak up all the savory juices. Each ingredient has its own moment, waiting for the warmth of the flame to bring the dish to life. The fish gets a generous touch of salt, simple, essential, drawing out its natural flavor. Then straight to the pan, where it meets the hot oil with a gentle sizzle, its surface beginning to turn golden and crisp in the heat. Now comes the moment to bring everything together, a careful sprinkle of spices, each one chosen to enhance the natural flavors and add depth to every dish. The fire's warm glow embraces the ingredients as they cook, meat sizzling, chicken legs slowly browning, and potatoes crisping at the edges. The air fills with rich aromas, smoky, savory, and earthy, promising a meal that's simple but deeply satisfying. In this quiet moment, the wilderness kitchen comes alive, blending tradition, patience, and nature's gifts into every bite. Nearby, the dog and cat rest lazily in the warm sunlight, peaceful companions to the quiet rhythm of the wilderness kitchen. The cooked fish is carefully lifted from the pan and placed onto a large wooden platter, its golden, crispy skin catching the light, ready to be shared and savored. Next, the golden, tender potatoes are poured onto the wooden platter, joining the fish. A perfect pairing of flavors and textures, straight from the fire to the table. Now it's time for the lamb to take its place by the fire. The meat is generously salted, a simple but crucial step to bring out its deep, rich flavors. Next, fresh chopped vegetables are added, ready to mingle with the lamb as they slowly cook together, absorbing smoky notes and creating a hearty, satisfying dish. The potatoes return to the pan, mingling with lamb and vegetables. They sizzle quietly, soaking up juices and crisping beautifully. The feast is complete, hearty, comforting, and full of stories. The Wilderness Kitchen's bounty is laid out. Smoky meats, tender chicken, crispy potatoes, fresh veggies. Each plate tells a story about nature, tradition, and connection. Finally, the moment to taste all that work. Every bite is smoky, tender, rich. A real celebration of the wild. Around this mountain fire, food isn't just fuel, it's culture, family, and history on a plate. Here, around the fire, with the mountains watching silently, food becomes more than sustenance. It's a celebration of culture, nature, and tradition coming together on the plate.
Super.
The children gather around to taste the feast. Their eyes light up with curiosity and delight as they savor each bite, connecting with the flavors and stories of the Wilderness Kitchen. If you love this taste of wild cooking, be sure to hit like and subscribe. There's much more adventure to come.